It's the end of the month and it's time for me to do my last budget and cash stuff from our nursing pay. This will be my second paycheck, and today we're going to do all that we can, even though there are some obstacles to this budget and cash stuff today. I'll explain more as we get off into the video, but we will be putting some money towards paying bills, cash envelopes, sinking funds, savings challenges, and maybe doing a little bit more. And if that sounds like something that interests you, seeing how I'm going to distribute all of my money, then let's get right into the video. Today, I'm going to be using my Kuromi pen. I got this when I went to Japan. I think it was only like 50 cents. It writes in purple. So we're going to hope that it shows up in video, but I got a whole bunch of these because, come on, here in the States, these would have been at least $5 each, and it's only literally 50 cents. Come on, I had to get it. So anyway, today I'm going to be using the Easy Cash Budget Weekly Planner, second edition. This planner I designed. It is available down on Amazon, and the link is down below to my Amazon storefront if you want the physical planner. If you would like to digitally download the pages, then you can head over to my Etsy storefront, which is also linked down below, and you can digitally download it there. Now, the planner does come with calendar spreads, which we're going to get into right now. Mine for the month of September. Also, monthly budget sheets, weekly budget sheets, and then it has some savings challenges as well. All right, let's go ahead and push back some things. Step back, guys. All right. All right, here is my monthly layout as well as some goals. We'll discuss those a little bit in another video. But for today, we are going to talk about the fact that, I didn't put a check mark. We already got my YouTube pay, and now we're working on my RN pay. Now, I expected to get $3,200, and I will explain, how much I got in just a minute. Out of that, though, I do want to pay the $227 for AT&T, and I also want to pay my mortgage. Then all of my bills will be paid, and I still have some Etsy income to come in, as well as my book sales and some Amazon affiliate program money. So there's that. All right, let's go ahead and flip to the monthly budget so we can kind of explain what I'm going to be working off of. I create one of these monthly budgets in the beginning of the month so I can kind of have a guide as to where I should be putting my money when I get some every pay period. And I'll start chipping off things from either sinking fund, savings challenge, college binder, emergency fund, also some into my cash envelopes. That was the plan. And then I had to pay all my bills. Well, my bills have already been satisfied, but there are some sinking funds that I still need to take care of, as well as some savings money, college binder, emergency fund, and then some more cash envelopes. So now that you understand where I'm getting my guidelines from or what I'm using as a tool to help me to know what to do with the money, let's go ahead and write out and talk about what I got. First of all, we got to get little Phineas off the table because he's making me problems. Okay, there we go. Hopefully you guys can see this purple pen. It is kind of dark out. Oh, that's something else I wanted to talk about. It's kind of dark outside. It's rainy here in Atlanta, and Hurricane Helene is supposed to be coming to bring a tropical storm here to our state. They canceled school for tomorrow, and I don't know if I'll have internet service. They've already sent some messages saying we might not have internet. Well, I have my paycheck actually going into my SoFi account, and SoFi will only let you withdraw $1,000 per day out of an ATM. They don't have a physical branch for me to go to. So I try to transfer the money over to my other bank account that I have with the credit union, but it takes a day. By tomorrow, I don't know if I'll be able to get out in the weather. I don't know if I'll have internet service. I don't know. I don't know if the bank will be open. If it has a lot of problems, they might be closed because they've pretty much declared all these problems that could be coming for tomorrow. So I thought for today, let me just use the ATM and take out as much as I could. Instead of taking out $1,000, I took out $800 because I already had some money that needed to go back to the bank because I spent some money out of my cash envelopes for groceries, and I put that into the back pocket of my wallet to know that I needed to deposit it. Well, instead of pulling all that out, I just pulled out less what I needed to go in the buffer. I hope that all makes sense. But I basically pulled out $800, and so all my cash stuff is in 20s, except for I had $20 that needed to go back to the bank from Stunkin because I did get coffee this week, and I had $100 from groceries that needed to go back to the bank. So I have $920 to cash stuff, and even though this plan is going to equal up to more than that for cash stuffing, we'll have to do the rest later. Hopefully I can get to the bank tomorrow, and I can do the rest later. But that's kind of the hiccup with this whole cash stuffing. I've never had to do this before, but having that SoFi account and having to transfer the money, I just have to wait for it to post to my credit union so I can go inside the branch. And we're going to fingers crossed the branch is open tomorrow so I can bring you guys another video. All right, but I will explain how I'm going to be cash stuffing today so it'll all make sense. Let's start with my income. First of all, my income was RN pay. I hope you guys can see the purple pen because I love it. And it was $35.25. Now, I did have some extra shifts that I was working. I worked 2 the week before last, and that was good. And then last week, I was supposed to work an extra shift, and I gave it away at the last minute because my sciatic pain is still acting up. If you don't know, I have an MRI coming up, and we're going to hope they have some answers. So I gave that last shift away, which would have increased this by at least $800, but that's okay. You know what I'm saying? I have plenty to do what I need to do, and health is wealth as well, so I needed to take the day off. All right, so $35.25 is my total. Now, let's talk about what I needed to deduct out of that, and that will be the $200 that I needed to pay back to I'm going to take $200 and pay it back to my buffer because of the trip that I took to Orlando. So we're actually going to be budgeting with $33.25. Which is kind of similar to what it is that I put down in my book before. And I'll put right here, Orlando minus 200. That money will be staying in the bank so that I can replenish what it is I spent. I think I only spent $116, but I'm going to leave a little bit more. So we'll budget with $33.25. All right, out of that $33.25, you already heard me say I need to pay my AT&T bill, and that one's $227. And I also need to pay my mortgage, and that is $800. Okay, those two, let me get the calculator so I don't make a mistake. You guys know I will be adding up some numbers in my head that do not add up. I was doing it with my mom this morning. I was trying to add up something for her. It was like $125 a month. And I was like, oh, 125 times a year is like $2,500. And then I was like, oh, no. It was $225 a month. And I said, that's like $2,500. And then I was like, wait a minute, is that right? I started doing the calculations and I was like, okay, that is not right. Just making up numbers. Anyway, $33.25 minus $1,027. That's going to equal $22.98. And that ought to be the amount of our cash stuffing. But again, I only have $920. So we'll talk about how the extra is going to come into play. Let's go ahead and work out the cash envelopes of what I do want to do. Let's see. For groceries, I'm going to put in $50. Now, this video is going to be minimally edited again. I hope you guys enjoy that because it's easier for me, especially like today when it's already late in the day and I'm trying to like get the video up. I do have to edit to kind of zoom in on certain areas because you won't be able to see what I'm doing. And I've watched videos where I can't see what they're writing and I'll be like, what does that say? How does that go? So I try to zoom in so I can show you guys what I'm talking about. $25 I want to put towards gas, weekend fun. I have some in some of these envelopes, and we'll talk about how much I have from the last cash stuffing I did. I didn't spend much because I have been at work, but there are some areas that are completely empty, like Stunkin. I'll be putting $20 in there. Kids, I will be putting $10. And then eat out. I'll put $30 in there. I've already spent some, but I have some in a lot of these categories, so we'll talk about that when we get there. But for right now, let's add up what we have. So that's 50, 25, 50, 20, 10, and 30. So that is $185. And when we take that from the $22.98, that leaves $21.13. That's a really odd number, and you guys know I don't deal with all those odd numbers. Okay, let's move on over here to sinking funds. Let's see. I want to put money in household. Now, what I did, I reflected back on what I've already cash stuffed. So this was my very first RN pay. I put $100 in household, and my monthly budget here is for $150. So that means I need an extra $50 to complete that category, and we'll highlight it in a minute. Next, I had birthdays. And out of my last check, the only thing I did out of YouTube check was me, Jason, Janae. We've already fulfilled those categories. So birthdays was next, which is here. It needed $100 for the month. The first check, I put $25. So we're going to put $75 in this category. Next, I had medical. And let's see, medical had $100. I put 25 so far in my first check, so I'll need to put another 75. Now, let's talk about medical. I know I'm going to have to get that MRI next week, okay? And I think my copay is $250. And if there's not enough in there, I might be adding more to medical when we do the second cash stuffing from this RN pay, okay? This is going to be part 1. Next up is beauty. Can she spell beauty? I put in 150, but the goal for the month was 200. So we'll put another 50 in that category. Next is life happens. I don't think I put anything in life happens. Yeah, I didn't at all. And life happens has a goal of 100. So we'll go ahead and put 100 in there. And finally, I want to do HOA, which I've not done anything towards HOA either. And that had a goal of $50, so we'll put 50 in there. Now let's go ahead and highlight those categories that I've already completed, even though there's still work to be done. Because travel, y'all know, that's my category now. We ain't put nothing in there. Okay, beauty, life happens. All right, so we still, oh no, wait a minute. Whoa, on the HOA. All right, so we still need to do glasses, giving, and travel. And I don't think I put anything in any one of those categories. Let me see. No, we did not. So that is definitely $620 I need to find and put over there, and we will get to that at a later date. Let's add up what we're going to be doing for today. There's 50, 75, 75, 50, 150. So that'll be $400 towards sinking funds. And we take the 2113 minus 400, and that'll be 1713 left. Now, I want to put some towards the college binder because I had a budget of $1,000 for this month, which is here. And so far, I've put in 145 on this check, 130 on this check. Is that it? Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. I thought I had put way more than that in that binder. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I must have already had some because I added up to see what I've already stuffed, and I had some. But if I've only added 145 plus 130, wait, nope. Well, that's only $275. That's $725 more I need to be putting in there. We're going to put $170 for today. And then let's see if that's 1713 minus 170. We're down to 1543 remaining. I'm going to put 500 in the emergency fund. That's in my SoFi account, so that won't be hard to make that transfer. So we'll take 500 from there. So that means I have 1,043 left that needs to go in savings challenges. I don't have that 1,043, right? Right now, I have $920, I believe. So what I'm going to do is, let's just say balance part 2. Okay, we're going to see how much more I need to pull out. If I can do it tomorrow or if I have to wait until Monday, we're going to see what else I can pull out in the part 2 portion of this video. But for right now, let's see how much I can put in savings challenges. I have $920. And we're going to take out 185 because we're going to put that in our cash envelopes. And we're going to take out 400 for the sinking funds. And we're going to take out 170. So right now we'll put 165. I am going to make this transfer, but that's electronic transfer. 165 will be going towards savings challenges. Now, okay, hold on. Now I got to back up. If I had 1,043 I was supposed to be stuffing minus 165, then that means 880, is what I'm going to say, is some more money that I need to put towards all of this whenever I have a chance. And what I'm going to do, I think, first is fulfill the travel, giving, and glasses. And then I'll start putting more money towards the college binder out of this 880 or towards savings challenges. I hope that makes sense. By the time I'm able to stuff this, I might have some of the other money, like my Etsy income cashed out, my book sales, my Amazon affiliates. So I might be able to combine this with another cash stuffing. We'll see. But if I can pull it out tomorrow, then I'll pull it out and bring a part 2 tomorrow for the $880. Let's make sure this all adds up because it looks a little wonky to me. You see what I'm saying? So if it looked wonky to me, I'm sure it do to you. First of all this works out. Over here, we need to add the 880 that we're going to do in part 2 with the 400 we already have, and that will be 1,280. And when we take that from 2,113 minus 1,280, that comes to $833. And from there, we're going to take 170 and 165, and then 500 for the emergency fund. Okay, I hope, oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me add this up. 170 plus 165. Okay, this is 335. And then 1,280 minus, no. Okay, wait. 2,113 minus 1,280, which is our current cash stuffing, and what I'm going to do in part 2 equals 833 minus 335 equals 498. Yeah, which is 498. And I'll just put an even 500. And that'll be a zero-based budget. Oh my goodness. I hope that all made sense because that was a little out there. You feel me? Even for me, that was a little out there. But I know how much cash I have and I couldn't get it all out. I typically would be getting some large bills. I had to get some 20s. We've already discussed all that. Let's go ahead and move on to the cash stuffing portion of this video. Let me move this to the side and let's go ahead and count up the $920 that I have. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow, bow. Y'all know I do not count all these 20s like this. If I did, I would do a bill swap, but you got to do what you got to do when you got to do it. You feel me? Okay, so there's 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 88, 20, 40, 60, 89, 20. This and this came out of my cash envelopes because that was supposed to go back to the bank. But the rest of this $800 I pulled out of the ATM. So we have $920. Let me see. How do you say 9? 900 or 100. No, not today. Okay. Not today, Salisa. All right. Let's start with the cash envelopes because I do have some things to discuss. First of all, put my little 20, my little manifestation bill back in there. I only have a few dollars for Big Bertha, which is 4 Krispies. So we will put that in there later. And I have a few coins, but we'll get to all that later. Let's talk about what we got. Okay, for me, I'm not putting anything, which is really a sad story. So I might have to make that happen next time. Kids, I'm going to put $10. And I have a 10 in here. So we will just take that out and put a 20. See? God makes ways. My guy has been taking my son to school, and so they've not been stopping at the gas station, so he's not had his little runs, but I'm going to put it in there anyway. Groceries, I already spent $100 on Instacart, and I've been using my Instacart with my Fetch account in order to digitally get points. So if you guys are following me on there, you probably saw me already spend $100. So I think you guys can see what I spend, which I've been spending more than enough because my guy also has been giving me money for groceries. When he gives it to me, sometimes I just spend it on Instacart. So look at me out here explaining myself. But with that being said, if you guys are over on Fetch and you're following me, you probably can see what I'm buying. And you already know I spent $100 the other day. Okay, so we're going to put another 50 in here. I'm going to take this 50 out and I'll put 100 in. Because I had spent the 100 on Instacart, I was supposed to go take this $100 back to the bank. But it was in that little pocket. And now, I just pulled it out to put it with this cash stuffing since I can't get all my paycheck money out. Gas, I'm going to put 25. There's 25 in here. So we're going to take 25 out and put a 50 in. Look at God making ways. You feel me? Because I don't have no change. And do I want to go look for change? Nah. She don't want to. Okay. Eat Out has 25. Now, Eat Out, I did spend 25 today at Taco Bell and a crumble cookie. But we're not going to talk about that, okay? What we're going to talk about is what we're putting in there now, $30. Ooh, and I have change. There's 20, 40, 50, $55 will be in Eating Out. Hopefully we can make that work. I mean, with all this rain coming and Helene and all this, we gonna be in the house anyway, so I might have to do another Instacart delivery and get us some more groceries for the next few days. We have some stuff in there I can make, though. I'm always having stuff, but not having the stuff that I want, and I just be getting more stuff. You see? Stunkin' $20. I've already spent that $20 that I had. I think I have like still $6 credit on my account, but I loaded $20 to my card so I can get the coffee when I was at work. I only went to work 2 days, so I still have, I think, like $8 on there or something. I think it's about $8 on there. So I can still get more coffee. But listen, I'm trying to get that pumpkin oat milk latte thing. I think I told you guys without the latte and just add the pecan crunch oat milk latte. I've heard that's really good. I've heard it's kind of sweet though. So I'm going to make it my way with a little bit of Splenda oat milk or coconut milk. But I mainly want the pecan flavoring. So yeah, that's going to get done. Weekend fun. I want to add 50 and it already has 50 in here and I don't have any change. So what are we going to do about this one? Let's just add 40. That'll be 90. Hey, it was supposed to be 100, but I don't have any change. If I find some change later, maybe I'll make it work. If not, we're just going to go with that. And then my nails. Oh, wait a minute. And then I'm going to put 20 in nails. Because look, it's a disaster. I really have not had time to go get my nails done. I should do a video with you guys, life lately, because let me tell you, life lately with this hip has been a mess. But that is the end of the cash envelopes. And I think we're down $10 from where we were supposed to be. So savings challenges looks like it'll get $155 instead of $165 because, you know, I had no change. Okay, let's move on to the college binder. This is the college binder. Someone emailed and asked me if I can make their son one just like this. I need to get back to her. Oh my gosh, who was it? I am so sorry. If you are on this video, baby, I'm sorry. I'm gonna get back to you. I just been busy with life. Again, life lately has been busy. But anyway, I filled out all these sections. So I added these sections up to see how much I put in, thinking I had did all this month. I've not done this month. So I have still more work to do. Anyway, the next envelope is $170. So that's what I was going to put in here. However, we have no change. Let's come back to the college bond. Wait, is there any change in these other ones? Let's come back to the college binder. Because I don't even feel like, I don't want to. I don't want to have to think that hard. That's a lot of thinking. Let's move on to the sinking funds. And let me see if I can find a little bit of change in there. This is the sinking funds. Da 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 da. All right, sinking funds. I'm just remembering that I have not put any money towards my travel. That's really upsetting my whole spirit because I really want to take a trip in the month of October. So anyway, we'll get to it. Janae, myself, and Jace, we've already had our categories fulfilled for this month. We won't be worrying about that. Household will get $50. Thank goodness it has a 10, 20, 40, 60 will be going in. Now household has 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 220, 40, 60, 80, $300. Now that's enough for a good solid Sam's Club or Costco run. And if I do that this month, I'm going to bring you guys along because I need some household products. Yeah, we need to get it in bulk. Okay, car is already been taken care of this month. Birthdays needs $75. Okay, 20, 40, 60. 75. Okay. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 1. Okay, we're going to take this out because you already know what's going on, right? We're bill swapping while we're cash stuffing because I don't have any small bills and there's enough small bills in here to make things happen. Okay. Travel. Oh, it's so sad. It only has 230. Yeah, no, we about to make this happen, Captain. I got things to do. Okay, medical is getting 75. Wait, 75, take out 25. Okay. Oh, wait, 75, wait a minute, what? 75, take out 5 and put in 80. 20, 40, 60, 80. Wait. There we go. Okay, we're getting there. Her math skills is coming back. It's second grade skills in effect. 51, 20, 40, 60, 82, 220. Learning how to add, learning how to subtract. You see what I'm saying? My second grade skills is up. Okay, Gingy and the cats, they already got what they need. Clothing, got what he needed. How much is in clothing? 1, 2, okay. Okay, we're gonna have to put more in this next month because it's starting to get cold. Y'all know what that means. Change of wardrobe. With a growing boy, we need some more money in there. Okay, beauty, $50. I didn't take Janae's hair out of here. 20, 40, 50. We'll take out 10 and put in 60. 1, 2, 3. Yes, this be working out though. 51, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83. Now see, that's enough for a good strong hairdo right here. Somebody's hair, but we both have our hair braided right now. So it will just sit there for right now and continue to grow. I took that other money out of my buffer. Don't worry. Groceries not getting anything. Life Happens is getting 100. Okay. 20, 40, 60, 81. Okay, we're getting somewhere. There's 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, $100 for Life Happens. Let that one add up. Lastly is Homeowners Association, and it has 50. Let's put that back there. And we're going to put 100 in. 20, 40, 60, 81. I need those small bills for the college binder. So we'll just do $100 like this. And doink, da-dow, ba-dow. All of the sinking funds have been stuffed. And now we have some change so we can go back to the college binder. So let's get that started next. All right, the college binders up at bat yet again. 170 is what we needed. 50, 70. See? 20, 40, 60, 81. See? Okay. There's 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170. And that will go into this section. The next section is 225. And then after that, 235, 240. Okay, yeah. So we're hitting to the twos. We're headed there. That is a college binder. If you guys don't know, this binder adds up to $5,000. And I'm trying to save this every single semester for my daughter's housing and some food expenses that she has at college. So that's what this money is used for. But right now, we're well on our way. All right, finally, we should have the money for savings challenges, which I think should be 155 because I spent 10 of it already. 20, 40, 60, 81, 120, 30, 40, 45, 50, 50. Okay, you feel me? Y'all saw it. Y'all saw it here first. It all worked out. And you know why? Because I was paying attention. I was paying attention with all them bill swaps. It all worked out for me. $155. Let's go ahead and get off into these savings challenges. First on the scene. Oh, it matches my Kuromi. Oh my God. Okay, first on the scene is the buzz around. Now I only got how many? 2 10s. We are working on round 2 of the buzz around. Round 1 was already completed. Oh no, wait, did I lie? Oh no, we're not doing this. Wait, we're not doing this because I don't want to. Do I want to take the time to wipe all this off and start over? Yikes. I just don't want to. I'm sorry, guys. We're going to withhold the buzz around. No. Okay, wait, let me fix it up. Hold on one second. Okay, I really didn't want to, but it's inevitable. It has to be done. So let's go ahead and get a little hand sanitizer from Publix, which is 90% alcohol, and clean up the binder. That's step 1. So we can move on to round 3. Because we already completed round 1 and 2. How did I forget that? How did I forget? How did she forget? Oh, never mind. Let me stop saying that. I don't know how I forgot that. But I literally already finished round 2 of $110. And we're moving on to round 3, which should be equaling $150. And when I'm saying it out loud, I'm remembering that I said this before. But, it wasn't in my mind like that. So. Okay. All right. That's that on that. Now, let me go ahead and label all these first. So now we have 10 envelopes. Uh-oh, this one's still wet. Hold on. So now we have 10 envelopes, which should be labeled for 15 each. I'm going up in increments of 5, okay? If you don't know, that's what's going on for me. You can do yours the way you'd like, but I'm going to go in increments of 5. And I think I added it up, and it should add up to like $1,800 when I'm done. So I'm just going to keep going, and then we'll make sure at the end what I've actually saved, you see? But for right now, every single one of these, number 3 through 12 envelopes, will be worth $15. And that way, I should have 150 for round 3 once we're done. So I completed round 1 and round 2. Round 1 was envelopes 1 through 12, and everyone was $5. That equaled 60. Round 2, it was envelopes number 2 through 12, which was 11 envelopes at $10 each. It equaled 110. And now we're going to be doing round 3, saving 15. Now I have 2 sets of 15, but while we're here, I thought to myself, I said, self, this is the bingo jackpot for the change situation. So let's get some of this. 1, 2. Yeah, this is $20. Let's take that out of here and put a 20 in. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91, 110. Exactly. Is that all we need? Let's get another 20. Let's get two 20s out and get another 20, just in case. Okay, so now we got 20, 30, 30. No, wait, what? 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91, 110. Okay, so 110 is in round 2. That's that. Moving on. Round 3. I want to put $15 in a couple of these. Let's put it in envelope number 3, $15. And let's put $15 in round 4. I mean, the number 4 envelope. There we go. So we got 2 out of the 10 done. Yeah, we'll get back to this at a later time. But so far, we added a little bit of money to buzz around, and we set it up for success with $15 per envelope. So we'll be getting back to this one a little bit later. Let's move on to some other savings challenges. This is my savings challenge binder. And before I go ham and cheese crazy, I want to take care of the bookmark challenge. I only have 2 more dots, and I know I'm going to have 2 more cash stuffing. So what I'm thinking is we can go ahead and scratch one of these today and one the next time. Look who showed up. She was over there in my pens the whole time. Okay, so let's do this one. I don't know what this is. Oh, 15. Okay, not bad. And I do have change. So we're going to do $15. Where's my vacuum? Because she's glittery too. Thank you, Cindy. Cindy gave me these things. And we're going to put $15 in the bookmark challenge. Okay. Let me see. 10, 15. If you guys are interested in the bookmark challenges or these hollow envelopes like this, these clear A6 envelopes, you can find those in my Etsy store. All right, there's 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 220, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 255 so far. And we still have 1 more dot to scratch for September. And then we're going to be moving on to the other side of that bookmark challenge, which is the Save-A-Ween. And this one we don't have to scratch off, so I can clearly see what's going on. Okay, that will be a little bit refreshing. Yeah. Next, we need to do, let's put $15 aside for the quarterly challenge. And what do we have left? 80. Okay, we have $95. I told myself that I wanted to try to get done with the melanin challenge this month. I don't know what this is looking like. She does not know, but I have 3 more dots. And if I hold this back for the quarterly challenge, then I literally just have this. 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, $95. Well, can we do it? We don't know. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Not coming out the box with a 50. Jeez Louise, Steve. 50. All right, let's see what this one is. Oh, my. The numbers is shown enough high. 35. Okay, that's 85. We might have to call that quits and do the last one next time. because what I don't want is an IOU. And the way this is set up, it might be a 20. You know what? We ain't got time to chance it. We only got one more dot for this one to be complete, and we're going to put $85 in here for today. So let me put this in the back of my binder. Ooh, I could do that one with the rest. Anyway, Melanin Challenge. Melanin Challenge. That's what that says. We'll take 10 out. 20, 40, 60, 85. Okay. Okay then. I wonder what this is supposed to say. Maybe it was supposed to say 500 and I can guess what that last one is. 1, 52, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 420, 40, 50, 55, 60. 460. So that's probably $40 on that last one. Yeah, I for sure enough would have had an IOU behind that. Okay, well, we made a good decision. You know, whenever you play at the casino and you stop where you're at and you leave with winnings, you made a good decision? Yeah, I just made a good decision. Okay, roll and scratch. No. I'm going to stick to what I said because, I kind of like this one too, but shut the box could be a little bit. If I do shut the box, I have to pay $20. No. We're going to go where we know what's going on, where we know the truth. That's going to be our 7 times 77. However, I was going to do 5 at a time so I could do 35 at a time. But I said if I only had enough for one, I just put $10. I think I made that rule for myself. So we're going to go with that. And this vis-a-vis, we're going to do $10 for just one box of 7. So this might equal more than 7 times 77 because some of the boxes I've stuffed 10. Some of the boxes I've stuffed at $7. We're just going to do what we got to do till we can get where we got to get. So there's 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55. $55 in there so far, though. Let's go. Let's go band. All right. So that's that. What else we got? Quarterly challenge. Okay. We're moving on to the quarterly challenge because y'all know it's time to end this quarterly challenge. We about to be done with him. Hold on. Let me move my Kuromi. Move over, baby. Let's get on to the quarterly challenge. It is here in the binder. The planner. Let me see. Where is it? ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde? Hold on. I got to put this down. Excuse me. Let me put this down somewhere so I could do what I got to do the way I got to do it. Okay. Now. Here it is. Found him. All right. I literally have uno más square. I don't know how to say square, but we're going with it. I got one more left to do. We're going to use this weird color yellow that I've not used on the whole page. So I've used the highlight yellow. Kindergarten skills on point. Not really, but it's okay. And we're going to put 15 in place of 12 because you know I don't have no ones. And this fat stack of 5s is just ridiculous. Looking for some change? Head over to the quarterly challenge. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 60, 85, 5, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 6, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 7, 5, 10, 15. Can't tell me nothing. You can't tell. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. $715. We did that, though. And we literally have one more quarter for $300. So this will be $1,000 at the end of the year. Or whenever I get done. Hopefully, I'll be done before the end of the year, quarter 4. Because this time, I waited till how many days? There's literally like 5 more days in the quarter. And I'm just finishing quarter 3. We're not going to do that in quarter 4. I'm not going to be stuffing this on Christmas Eve. It's not happening. Okay. That's enough animation. The cash stuffing for today is over. However, I do have, according to my bullshit, $880 more that I need to pull out of the bank. And I will make that happen once the storms pass. Hopefully I can get it out tomorrow. I'll be making this transfer to my emergency fund for $500. I also will be paying my bills. We did the rest. And with 880, I'll figure out what I'm going to do with it then. I'm not going to stress myself out right now because who knows when that'll happen. But everything has been taken care of on my monthly budget, except for some income coming in. All right, y'all. That is it. The Chasing Rainbows box, I will have this out probably... let me not even talk about that because that could be tomorrow. That if I don't have any internet, that could not be tomorrow. So let's just play it by ear. I'll put out a short or a video announcing if I can get it out. Yeah, that's what we'll do. If I can get it out, I'll put out a video so you guys will know. But yeah, that is everything for my nursing budget and cash stuff. Y'all are real ones for making it all the way to the end of this video. Whether you're new to this or true to this, I appreciate you for being here. Put this one single emoji right here, letting me know that you made it all the way to the end of this video, because y'all the realists. All right, pray these storms don't get too crazy tonight and we don't lose power. I just don't want to lose power. That'd be kind of annoying me. I don't want to lose internet. I don't want to lose power. But I also want to stay safe, most importantly, for me and my family. So say a small prayer for that. Let's see. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because we are growing over here and I would love to have you as a part of the fam. Also, you'll be notified if you hit the notification bell every time I put out a new video. So don't forget to do that. Like the video because it helps it to be suggested to other people who can see that budgeting doesn't have to be scary. Saving doesn't have to be daunting. It actually can be really fun. Do want to bring out a video all about savings challenges, so I'll be bringing that out soon for those of you who have questions or just need some options. I'll be talking about some free options as well as some that are paid, and how savings challenges really can change your whole saving journey and make saving a little bit more fun. Whether you do a little bit or large amounts, it doesn't matter. Finally, share this video with someone if you think they would enjoy the video. All right, I think that's everything for today, y'all. I got to get going and edit this very minimally so I can get it up to you. And I will talk to you guys all very soon, hopefully tomorrow. All right, I think that's everything. Take care.